This reading will resonate with you if someone from your past is still trying to figure out how to get back into your life, but they're slowly realizing that the door they left open no longer exists. We see an individual here who has been sitting in limbo, telling themselves there would eventually be a right moment to return, a right moment to explain, a right moment to make things right. The problem is that while they were waiting, the person they were watching moved on. Now they're shocked, not because they were rejected, but because they no longer understand where they stand. There is an apology here, but it feels secondary to their real motivation. What they want most is relief from the discomfort of being shut out. They want out of the timeout. They want access. And if that means exaggerating the work they've done, inflating their growth, or presenting a version of themselves that isn't entirely authentic, they appear willing to do it. What's becoming increasingly difficult for this person is that they're being left in the dark. They no longer have access to the information, timing, or emotional landscape they once relied on. They can sense that something has changed, but they don't know what. Spirit's advice is blunt. Some people mistake proximity for readiness. This individual may genuinely want another chance, but wanting access and knowing how to honor it are two very different things. The cards suggest that even if they were handed a fresh beginning today, they would still be carrying many of the same habits that damaged the connection in the first place. Sometimes the closed door isn't punishment. Sometimes it's proof that the lesson wasn't learned the first time. Let's tap in. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bethany, Alexandria. I am your host and reader, Thelia. A warm welcome back to our new and returning viewers, and to our subscribers, a special shout out. Welcome to this blind reading. This reading may resonate with you if you have been seeing repeated numerical synchronicities of angel number 919, 202, 1144, 144, strong on the 144, and 222. Spirit guides, those inclined to unconditional love and divine service. Who are we reading for? Angel number 919, 202, 144, 222. We have coffin in the crossing. So this is the end or closure to a situation. This may range from business dealings to actually someone passing away or being unwell. What is hidden here, Spirit guides? And then we'll get clarifiers. In the reverse, we have divination. There's key information here about the outcome that is unknown. Where is this leading? Farewell to the moon. Reversed. Whatever information is being sought, looked into, pursued, it remains hidden. And for Spirit's advice, 222, 144, 919. Ooh. We have courtship, timeout in the reversed, and concern. Well, not concerned, but the mature man. Someone here is definitely concerned, however. or wanting to pursue a conversation or actual courtship. This reading will resonate with you if you have been seeing 9-9. Courtship 4, mature men 9, time and tide, timeout, correction, timeout, reversed 9 at 39. And I just cut on concern. Okay, we're going to pull some clarifiers for you and get some more information about what this end, goodness gracious, oof, this end or courtship is regarding this conversation. For those that resonate with this reading, what is coffin in the crossing? Tell us about this end. And let's do 3 cards for you guys. Oof, wow, okay. All right, we have passport in the reversed, surprise in the upright, ace of wands in the upright, and the troll in the reversed. In your energy collective is an individual wanting to place their feet between a closing door. This is an individual to whom you've communicated some kind of goodbye or pause or severance. There's definitely distance here. Passport reversed. Surprised. This individual is also surprised by the finality of things, the coldness. They're also shocked that your mental picture of them is one that leads towards them being a troll. And this is why they're so shocked that you are saying no to them or their kind, I'm hearing. Whatever that means. So you may consider there to be the presence of great differences between yourself and whomever this is. For what's hidden, this individual has been trying to inquire, pry into your life, but they haven't been able to gain much ground here. Okay, so one's upright. They're definitely shocked by your lack of motivation, to say the least. What's divination? Reversed. I'm sorry. Apology. They want to come in, but it is very cold. The possibility of them getting a warm receipt or reception, I should say. I'm sorry. Apology. 10 of Wands in the reversed. This individual has had a lot weighing on their mind and in their energy field. There may have also been things transpiring in their physical waking life that may have been quite disruptive. We have Botox. And so they really want to apologize to help to alleviate and lessen the burden or the responsibility of whatever your relationship turned out to be in the past. Mm. This person is hoping that an apology will suffice, that it will get them out of the doghouse. And this is the reason why they are unapologetic and definitely considering inflating their story, including their apology. They want to speak to some kind of change here as well. Or they themselves may be wanting to, or may have undergone maybe some kind of surgery or physical noticeable change, but they don't feel that it was necessarily successful, or even the plot or plan that they are thinking of enacting, whether it will be sufficient or effective. Okay. Where is this leading? This is leading to things remaining more of the same of what they've been. And whatever closure or obscurity you have created around yourselves, collective, it is remaining intact. Farewell to the moon reversed, so the hidden remaining in place. Someone here may like to go for night swims. Farewell to the moon. Reverse. Concern. Again, remember earlier we cut on the concern card when the mature man came out, and here we have concern coming out in the other deck. Definite concern about the closure of this cycle, about perception, how we're seen, much weight being given to whether or not we'll be allowed to come back in. Thinking in our heads here with the screenplay energy about exactly what we'll say, but not being sure. It will go off with a hitch. Yeah. This individual is concerned that the collective has found out things that they cannot go back from. And this makes the opposition party, if you will, feel as though they've run out of not only playtime, but options. They feel that they're going to be sussed out and be easily identifiable for possibly not having transformed, wanting to be counted as a candidate for a program that they have not completed, type of thing. What's concern? Upright screenplay. I hear someone here coaching themselves, reassuring themselves that the other person won't notice. What is concern? Screenplay. The landlord. Will they know that I'm still the same? Will they know that the things, the energies, the entities, the dominions, principalities, and powers that drove me prior still have their leases and tenancies fully active? In fact, I recently signed off on renewing a few contracts. I actually opened up myself to hosting a legion, actually. We have multi-personality individual reversed, the mixologist in the upright. inflating, mixing, remixing. Mhm. There is an entity working here with this individual. This could also be in the form of a friend or confidant. And there is discussions around what to be cautious of, what to be careful of, what to divulge some things about, but not others. hmm This person is being coached into feigning or pretending, crowning or shrouding themselves in an energetic cloak that will have them pass off as being stable, balanced, but they're not. Spirit guides, in closing, with this 9-9 energy, what's courtship? Timeout reversed. So this individual wants to court you, collective. They want to court you on the premise that now they've had an aha moment and they realize the direction from which the divine blessings flow. Page of Swords reversed, timeout reversed. Again, a break or a lack of confirmation that it is the right time. Ace of Cups upright, Page of Cups reversed, bento box reversed. Is it harvest time? Is it time to eat? Is it time to eat? This individual is very focused on the harvest season. They're focused on cashing in and definitely eager, more so because they feel as though they have been placed in the sandbox in timeout. Spirit guys, would you like to tell us more about this proposal at courtship? Hmm. In this advice as well, collective, 9-9, clarifiers, Ace of Cups upright, Page of Swords reversed. The bento box showing twice the energy of food sustenance, once in the reversed, once in the upright. This individual wants access to your divine cup, your love, your attention, your smarts, your dedication, your discipline. But they have no idea how to respect it, how to handle it, how to hold it, how to wield it, how to embody this energy. This individual doesn't even know how to ingest the beautiful Ace of Cups offering that you are, collective. And what will actually happen if you decide to open up yourself to courting such an energy is they're actually going to fumble you right off the bat. They are. Why? Page of Swords in the reverse. They are still an understudy. They don't understand how to acquire and maintain divine blessing. So they're going to fumble you because they are quite the understudy. And while there is the promise, and there may be a few instances of them bobbing up on top for air, you will sink again because this is a very liminal space to be in. So, what you could expect in one way or the other when it comes to your livelihood, your ability to enjoy things to a certain standard, this could be even sitting on a seat pan of a dining chair that's comfortable enough. There will always be a question of when the next time will be approaching you that a shoe will drop as you are trying to leverage yourselves into some kind of expansion or growth. If you are seeing 9-9, there is someone in your energy that wants to approach you for courtship. This is someone that you've possibly put on blast, but you've definitely put them on ice. And they are waiting in the wings, in the vestibule of timeoutedness to see when is the perfect time to swoop in. You obviously have had quite a bit of experience here with this closed off energy that we're feeling, and you not even necessarily showing up on the board. So this may be more like a caution for you to be more aware. If you found this reading to be enlightening, revealing, or affirming of your experience, I invite you back for the next reading. Until next time, bye for now.